Welcome to Fire Virgo Tarot. I am a tarot reader and intuitive. Shout out to all my lovely Fire Virgos. Virgo, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, we're focusing on the coin here, while somebody else is focusing on the love that they have for you. Now, Virgo, I feel like not only are you focusing on your money, but also at this time, you've had to put love or the idea of love on the back burner with the Two of Cups. Not to say that you haven't met somebody special, Virgo. Actually, I think you have. But I think because there's other things in your life that take precedence at this time, you're just putting it on the back burner. It's like, I don't really have the energy for that today, or I can't really focus on that today. I really feel like, Virgo, you're getting much better bearing, I should say, over your life. And that's been something that's really working out for you. You may not see the fruits of it yet, because I'm not quite sure even like what exactly you're doing. Let me know down below in the comments if you're trying to organize your workspace more or focus on some projects that you've neglected for some time, but it just looks like passions that you've had. You're trying to rethink those, and to have that and love on the same damn agenda is something that is really, really difficult for you right now. So I just see you just focused. All right, now I pulled 2 cards for your person from the big white deck, the extended deck. The first card I pulled was I love you, right? So I'm just like, wow, that's a pretty bold, big statement. So whoever this person is heavily thinking about how much that they love you or how much that they care for you. Now, when I clarified the card, we pulled in no contact, but it was in reverse. So I'm not sure if you're talking to this person as of recent or if this person is coming back into your life here, Virgo, especially as we enter Mercury retrograde, December 13th. Shout out to everybody who let me know when it was starting. But yeah, as we enter into Mercury retrograde. So I just feel like there's somebody that does love you, who is wanting to talk to you or who is wanting to speak up. I feel like they're thinking a lot about the romantic times you guys have had together. But I do want to say this, Virg. I'm not quite sure if this person has ever told you that they love you verbatim, because at the bottom of this deck, we had the nonverbal I love you. Now, I drew this card because there are lovers who are vocal and will say the words I love you, but there are also those who don't say it, who are kind of more shy or more reserved for whatever reason, maybe because the nature of your relationship is inappropriate or whatever. But with the heart at the bottom of the deck, it lets me know that your person wants to be more forward about showing you the love, showing you the care, and showing you the affection that they have for you. Because with the heart in the past position or as the overall energy, it just lets me know that, like, has this person ever said that to the Virgo? Right, so I'm going to get a Burning Love Oracle. Okay. What's on this person's mind when it comes to my Virgo? What is on this person's mind here, Spirit, when it comes to my Virgo? What is on this person's mind when it comes to my Virgo? What do we have? What is this? Okay. I'm holding on to these memories of us. All right, so yeah, somebody that you definitely haven't spoken to in a while, because the memories you guys have in the past is way better, Virg, than what you guys have been doing as of late, which is probably not talking, since this person really wants to come out of no contact. Now, Virg, I see you pulled up as 8 of Pentacles in your pre-shuffle, but how are you feeling about this person? I feel like you're not even talking about them, or you're trying to talk about them less. People might ask you, oh, what's going on with you and that person or whatever. You don't really have much to say. I just feel like you don't want to really go there. You're just trying to focus. Look, Virg say, yeah, all right, 333 on the timer as the 8 of Pentacles came out again. So yeah, I just feel like you'd rather focus on other things because that just wasn't working, and it doesn't make you. It's not the most pleasant of thoughts right now, Virg. Tell me why. What is this? What's going on with my Virgo? All right, we got the 7 of Swords. Bottom deck, 4 of Swords. Okay. So I feel like this could have put you into a very reclusive energy that you could have recently got out of here, Virg, where it's like now you're back feeling better. For some of you guys, I just heard back showering or back taking care of yourself. You know, we all been there regardless of what the cause is, where we're not taking care of ourselves as best as we could. But I feel like, Virg, you're coming back into that space. So definitely sending you a huge hug, Virg. I know life could be difficult, right? Life is definitely, life can be tricky sometimes. But with the 4 of Swords as the overall energy, I feel like rest is needed. Definitely get some more sleep. If you want to detox, this would be a good time for that. You see, I've been drinking my teas, things like that, to take care of your body, soul, and mind. And I feel like why it's very necessary, too, in terms of this connection, is because you pulled the 7 of Swords, right? So I'm definitely getting the energy here, Virgo, where you just weren't. There was a lot about this connection that you didn't know. As I split the deck, we have toxic, crazy, cheating, deception. So I feel like there was quite a bit about this relationship that you didn't feel comfortable about. Right? What is the 7 of Swords here? Why is the 7 of Swords here? And you're just ignoring it. Some of you guys also, It's almost like you knew that things were going on behind your back, or you weren't quite sure what it was, so you just wanted to ignore it and not even give that any life, even though it played in the back of your head, it bothered you, but you're just like, you know what, it's fine. Like you turned a blind eye towards something that you felt this person was doing. What is the Seven of Swords here? Okay. May have changes. Right? But I feel like the beautiful thing in this, Virg, is that you realize like, okay, well, if I'm feeling like this, or if I have to turn a blind eye to somebody's shit and I know that they're doing something, or I know that this doesn't feel right to me, at least I need to make changes. So this is Virgo's attempt in the Four of Swords to make changes. And I'm also hearing a Virgo who's very hard on themselves. Like, I need to be more productive. I need to do this. I need to do that. Sometimes the most productive thing we can do is be a Four of Swords, is lay down, is get some extra goddamn sleep here, Virg. Because that is you tending to yourself. So don't ever feel less than or feel like you need to work your way into being worthy. No, sometimes you need to sleep your way into being worthy if that's what your body is calling you to do. So listen to that. Okay. Tell me more here, Spirit. Let me get one more. What is my Virgo wanting from this connection? What is my Virgo wanting from this connection with that person? What is my Virgo wanting from their connection? Six of Cups. Okay, nostalgia. So just like they pulled a card of memories, you're pulling a card of memories here as well. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. And thinking about fond times here, Virg. All right, when you guys hung out, they were sweet, they were thoughtful, they were attentive, they were caring, felt sincere. And I feel like you just wish that you can go back to that point or that moment with this person. Right, Six of Cups is also a card of reconciliation. Under what circumstance would Virgo reconcile with this person? Under what circumstance? This is also a soulmate card. Would Virgo reconcile with this person here, Spirit? Why is the Six of Cups here? Under what circumstance would my Virgo reconcile with this person? Two of Swords. Virgo's like, I don't know. I have no clue. The Hermit, right? Because they sent you into Hermit mode here, Virgo. So I just feel like you don't know. The only thing that's making you hold on is because you cared a lot about this person. But you're also not quite sure if that would be wise, because Two of Swords talks about having to make a decision, being at a crossroads, being still right now, really assessing which is their best course of action. So the Virgo is in a limbo period, and I know Virgos, like, we hate being in limbo. So I get your frustration, Virg, but sometimes being in limbo serves its purpose too. Okay, so let's get more here. Tell me about this person. Why is I love you coming out? What is this about? For Virgo's person's energy. Okay, we have the Empress and the Nine of Wands popped out. Bottom deck, Three of Swords. Okay. Interesting. So at the bottom of both their decks, initially we have the non-verbal I love you, and now we have another heart. But this is a heart that is in pain. Okay, so I feel like your person has been much more affected by this breakup or by this split than you have, hence why they want to come back in and speak on things. Because with this Empress card, oh, you got 3 cards, Virg. Page of Swords is hiding under this. I feel like your person thinks that you're going to be very skeptical of them this time around with the Page of Swords. They're also not quite sure how to gauge you. So, okay, so before I get to this, how is this person receiving Virgo's behavior at this time? How is Virgo's person receiving Virgo's behavior at this time? What do they think about the way my Virgo's acting? Justice, damn. All right. Give me one more. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Wow, okay. So with Justice here, this is my card of straightening, all right? We're going to make some shit straight around here. So I feel like, Virgo, your person knows that you're asserting your boundaries, just period. They know what it looks like, feels like, smells like, acts like, walks like when Virgo is like putting forth some sort of boundary or putting forth some sort of, falling back from this person to teach this person a lesson. Not to say that you're not doing it for yourself, but in this person's mind, they think that you think you're doing the right thing or that you're just asserting yourself. Because the Eight of Cups in the reverse also came out, which is a card of return. So this person feels like you're trying to do the right thing or you're trying to regain some balance within this connection. And by that, I mean kind of separating yourself. But they also view you as the Eight of Cups reverse, meaning like, okay, at some point the Virgo will return. But I just feel like the Virgo hasn't returned. Has the Virgo returned to this person yet? Has the Virgo returned to this person? Look, Hangman. Hell no, Virgo. That's why you ended up as a Two of Swords. Like, you're still figuring out which course of action. So for many of you guys, look, Two of Swords reversed this time. Thank you, Spirit. For one thing you do know is that you need to figure this out. Right? That's the only way I can read these 2 cards right now, because the Hangman is a good thing. It's about stillness. It's about being stuck. But again, there is productivity in being stuck sometimes. And I feel like you're being stuck, but you're being productive in it. Now, so that's how they're seeing you. So that gives me better gauge of like how they view you, right? So with the Empress here, I feel like your value has gone up, just period, point blank. Because you've shown restraint, you've shown some level of self-respect. I don't know if in the past you've been more easily swayed or you've come back in easier. Why? Okay, what changed, right? Like, remember, you pulled Changes card, but what changed in this person's mind? Why are they seeing my Virgo as the Empress? Why is this person seeing my Virgo as the Empress? Why is this person seeing my Virgo as Empress? Page of Wands reverse. You're not saying anything. Virgo is not saying shit. Eight of Wands and upright. Okay. So, oh, wow. All right. So, interesting. Both of these cards talk about communication, right? Page of Wands in reverse is no communication. Eight of Wands is a ton of communication. So I feel like, okay, before I say that, what is this? Okay, yeah. Interesting. So Virgo, I feel like this person, the way that they view you now, or why they're viewing you as the Empress, is because that's the way you talk and the way you walk and the way you carry yourself now. At one point, you could have been very petty in your communication, or not really, just not assertive, just kind of letting things go with the flow and letting bygones be bygones. Again, turning your back to the bullshit. 11:11 on the timer. Turning your back to the bullshit. But now it's like you're not presenting yourself as that. When you talk, your conversation is much more mature. It's much more direct. It's much more passionate, like you mean what you're saying. And I say that because when I clarified the Eight of Wands, we got the Emperor. So now there's a divine counterpart here, and I feel like what this is when you speak about things that you value or that you find important. You're no longer allowing small talk to take over such a big kind of connection, if this makes sense. Because before you would brush it off and then have a good day with this person or sweep that under the rug and just talk to them for the sake of keeping some peace. But I just heard the absence of war is not peace. It's just the absence of war. So it's like, when I do speak, I'm going to speak about how I feel I should be valued directly. I'm going to speak about it assertively, and I'm going to speak about it in a way that I feel like honors me. Because remember, the question we asked was, why is this person seeing the Virgo as the Empress? Because all you talk about is how you want to be treated properly. And you know that the only way you're going to get that is if you're with an emperor. Right? Or that's how they're seeing you now. They're seeing that's how you're asserting yourself, Virgo. Good for you. Right? So with the Nine of Wands, your person is like, all right, well, damn. Virgo has this barrier up against her or around him because they're not going to let me kind of be how I used to be. Okay, tell me more. So how is this person feeling about this? How is this person feeling about this when it comes to my Virgo, this Nine of Wands? Like contemplation. You sent your person into heavy thought about commitment, heavy thought about their own life. I feel like your person is reevaluating quite a bit. Hence why, they pulled the I love you. Now, I feel like overall, they're very determined to just understand you a bit more or to really see what's going on within this connection. Because this person is not the type to just scare easily. Just because you threw up a little fence, Virg, your person does not scare easily. I feel like they're gonna try, right? They're gonna try to break that down. Because this has ended. This is a situation that has definitely run its course. I feel like you guys had two harsh breakups or two harsh endings. It doesn't have to be, a lot of screaming and crying or any of that. But it does mean like two. I'm saying that because we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Cups reversed, and the World card. And that talks about not really dealing with each other. It talks about completion of cycles. So I feel like your person is heavily like, damn, what the hell do I do now? All right, now, as far as what they're thinking about in deep contemplation it's complicated and lies, right? So Seven of Swords has several meanings, which you pulled earlier, but because we were getting your energy toward them, it's confirming to me as a reader that there definitely could have been something that you weren't feeling like, I'm not feeling too hot about this with this person. I'm not. And I feel like your person is like, damn, I want to be a better person, or I know that I could, but it's complicated. Why is it complicated? What is this? What's complicating? Let me pull from the camera deck. What's complicating this person? Or what in this person's life is complicated? Okay, we have Lovers. All right, we have card number 15. When you reduce that is 6. The card of the soulmate, which is actually not this card, but the Lovers card. The Lovers tarot card. So I feel like what's complicating this is your person has a lot of love for you, but there's also an energy where it's like they may not be in a place in their life where they're ready to make that decision. Tell me more. What's their blockage? What is this person's blockage when it comes to my Virgo? Mm. Okay, we got the coffin energy. 19 is the sun card. Could be dealing with a Leo. But I feel like their blockage is that they'd have to put some real big endings to certain things in their life. It doesn't have to be about multiple lovers or choices. I mean, it could be, but that's not always what that means. It could also talk about how this person has to put an ending to how they their poor communication, or the fact that they ghost, or that they come in and out, or that they're not clear on what they want. Right? So I feel like your person is heavily contemplating, like, damn, am I ready to do all of that? Am I really ready to step into this role for the Virgo that the Virgo needs? Because I just feel like this person, they've been so used to how the dynamic has run here, Virg, that it's difficult for them to step into that. Okay, give me more in this person's energy toward my Virgo at this time. Ooh. All right, yeah, your person is really angry about the fact that you guys haven't spoken. Or if you have, they don't like how it's turned out. Because we have mad AF here. So I'm going to go into the extended Virg. I'm going to overturn these cards. I want to get your person's next actions toward you, how they're truly feeling but don't have the courage to say, as well as what you're not expecting, and the likely outcome. So if you are interested, everything is down below in the description to the extended. See you in a minute, Virg.